screaming his name, he haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
And just say, just talk shit about dude just because he talking shit about me.
Yeah.
Because Keyshawn ain't doing nothing but getting better and better and better.
Enormous Tank Davis has issued a strong warning in response to Keyshawn Davis's recent criticism. After defeating Gustavo Lamos via knockout in the second round, Keyshawn challenged Gervonta, saying, "Hey Gervonta, knock knock." In response, Keyshawn asked about signing with GTD Promotions and private communications that Gervonta disclosed, indicating a previous desire in working together. With both fighters exchanging angry statements and Gervonta activating his account throughout the conflict, the tension on social media increased. Raramez says he doesn't think Gervonta will like fighting Keyshawn since Keyshawn is so strong, and most fighters are afraid to confront him. According to Arume, Keyshawn's strength and talent make him a deadly opponent, and many elite fighters would rather avoid such a difficult task in the ring.
All right, Hans, Chairman Story Hill, Bob Arum, the legend. How you feeling today, man?
Good.
So what are your thoughts on this, on Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Baranchek? A lot of people think Keyshawn is going to kind of walk through him. How do you see the fight, man?
It's a tough fight, but, we look on Keyshawn as being a superstar, and so as an upcoming superstar, he's got to do these fights. He's got to win titles from really serious fighters.
Is it difficult for you to kind of navigate his career, only from the standpoint of after this fight, he wants the other big fights. He wants like a Gervonta Davis. He wants a Lomachenko. Is it difficult to kind of navigate to those fights, or do you think that'll be relatively easy?
Well, again, it depends on who is available. I mean, I can't guarantee that Lomachenko will be available. I don't know if Lomachenko is going to fight anymore. The doctor is evaluating his back and so forth. As far as Tank Davis is concerned, that would be a great fight. But I don't know if Tank Davis is up to fighting a Keyshawn Davis. Remember, Keyshawn is very, very talented, and a lot of guys are really hesitant to fight him.
Keyshawn Davis has said unequivocally that he wants to compete against the top players in the division, including Gervonta Tank. Tank is being called out by Davis. Keyshawn stated that he wants to battle against elite fighters, demonstrating that he is not only searching for simple fights. He is aware of the difficulty that Tank brings, but instead of avoiding it, he welcomes it. Fans and experts in the boxing community are debating whether Keane is prepared to face one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport right now as a result of this call-out.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The is you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank,
Han has always admired Gervonta Davis. Even though he wants to fight him, he appreciates Tank's abilities in the ring and admits that he is the face of boxing today. Khan acknowledges Tank's exceptional power and accuracy, which make him one of the finest in the game, and he values his ability to subdue his opponent. This mutual regard gives the possible contest an intriguing dimension. In addition to studying Tank's technique and knowing why he poses such a threat to anybody who enters the ring with him, Keyshawn prepares to fight him.
Said he's now the new face of boxing. What do you think?
For sure, he's the face of boxing. I don't have no problem with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves everything that's coming to him. He's the face of boxing for sure.
And he's that guy. You talked about how good Shakur is. Do you think people sleep on Tank's skills? Because they just see him as a knockout artist?
Who sleep on Tank's skills? Nah, no, nobody sleep on Tank. Like,
Well, I'm just going because so many people just think he's a knockout artist, but I think they underestimate his boxing IQ.
And back in 2021 in August, I sparred Tank, and he's skilled. Like, he's skillfully. Like, he's like, you can watch me fight. I'm skilled. When I got in the ring with him, he's skillfully great. He's great. Like, Tank is all the way around a great fighter for sure. He's for sure just like Shakur the man. Tank the man too. Tank the man to beat right now because he got the popularity and the skill. You know what I'm saying? Shakur the man right now, but he's just not as popular.
Gervonta Davis has been praised by up-and-coming boxing prodigy Kermel Moten, who called him a killing machine. Tank, who has already broken into the top 15 fighters worldwide, is regarded by Moten as one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. This phrase emphasizes how dangerous Tankasis are to all opponents, including Cassano. Moten's remarks highlight how the boxing world dreaded and revered to Tanks, highlighting why a bout between him and Kessan would be extremely difficult for the young fighter.
Davis is 28. There is a young man that is being built to be the Tank Davis killing machine. I just need to know, number one, if you think it's reality, and at one point will it happen? He just cracked the top 15 in the world. Kermel Moten did not take Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beef personal until in June, our boy Tanky Tank decided to block him and not have him on his card. Kermel Moten will do whatever it takes to make sure he gets in the ring with Tank Davis. And he's 18 years old.
He's a featherweight.
He's already cracking top 15.
He's a featherweight.
Tank Davis is 27. Does Kermel need to run it up to 15-0? Can they look at him as being fast-tracked like Lomachenko? Can he get a David Morrell? Can he be 10-0? Can he be a Marjamov? Can he face Tank at
Multi-division boxing champion Claressa Shields has stated that she would want to see Gervonta Davis defeat Shakur Stevenson prior to facing Keyshawn. According to Davis, Shakur is now the more seasoned fighter, and a bout between him and Tank would be a significant boxing event. He feels that Keyshawn has time to develop his career before replacing Tank. Like many others in the boxing community, Thisu believes Keane should wait before facing such a dangerous opponent.
Real quick, man. Is that okay? Can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance? No, I was saying, can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance just now?
Keyshawn dog, man. That's the reason I came.
When you look at Keyshawn's fight just now, obviously he's getting a lot of traction with a Gervonta Davis fight. I know you love both of them, but which fight do you think is more? Which fight do you want to see more? Shakur versus Tank or Tank versus Keyshawn?
I want to see both of them, but I want to see Shakur versus Tank first. I think Shakur is 3-time division world champion, Olympic silver medalist. He's putting in more time in the game. Keyshawn, he's on his way up for sure, but I think right now Shakur should get that fight. It's been in the making for so many years. Why skip over that? It don't make sense.
What needs to happen for that fight to happen, Dave?
I don't know. The guys negotiating something. I mean, this is what happens between fights, right? You got a fighter, you have an opponent, and they say they want to fight each other. So it's somebody that they don't want to fight. So who is it that they don't want to fight? So at the end of the day, if Tank want to fight against Shakur, and Shakur want to fight Tank, the fight happens. Same thing with Keyshawn and Tank.
Davis has been commended by legendary boxer Roy Jones Jr. for his extraordinary strength and talent. He described Tank as a bad dude in the ring, highlighting how his explosiveness could destroy opponents. Tank is one of the most deadly punchers in the SP sport, and Jones Jr. acknowledges his skill. The claim that Keyshawn will be into deep water if he decides to battle Tank is strengthened by his odds.
Out there is what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's the different kind of character when it comes to his mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound the best ones of the coup. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coup to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs.
According to several experts, a future battle between Keane and Javon may be similar to the most recent one between Kessan and Frank Martin. This is a powerful contrast because of the styles, pace, and talents involved. Keane himself perceives parallels between Tanks and his mindset. According to Kessan, he and Gervonta bring the same amount of energy, attention, and desire to the sport. Their approaches complement each other, which would make for an exciting battle.
message to him saying that Tank is interested in me. He likes that style. Well, what did you mean by that?
I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes down to me and Gervonta fight, we just match energy, bro. At the end of the day, we two real aggressive fighters. We two fighters that get in the ring, and we two fighters that just don't give a fuck. We go in there and we fight. We don't box. We fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what I was referring to. Our styles, our mentalities match up. You know what I'm saying? Our mentalities match up. We definitely got two different styles, but we got the same mentality at the end of the day. And I feel like two fighters that just don't. That's come on now. It's gonna be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? And, that's just what I probably was trying to say.
He did say, you see how I called him a bitch and he didn't mention nothing. You know that he don't like when you call him a bitch. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
What's your reaction to that?
I don't really have a reaction, but I did DM that little nigga. I DM'd him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he know how I'm coming. Like I don't really, bro. Tank, bro. We all know each other at the end of the day. Like we've been know each other for over 10 years, bro. So I'm not gonna get up here and be like, and just say, just talk shit about dude just because he talking shit about me. If he like at the end of the day, I don't gotta match that energy, nigga. Like, either you gonna send me a contract or you not. Either we gonna fight or we not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not tripping if we don't. I'm not tripping if we do. If we do, let's fight. If we don't, we don't. Like, I feel like a lot of the shit he's saying is definitely irrelevant. At the end of the day, he got the power to, make these fights happen. At the end of the day, he the one that got the power to make these fights happen. But he the one that's just, calling people out their names and he's saying a whole bunch of irrelevant shit. At the end of the day, the fans want to hear him say, yo, I'm gonna fight this person. And he's not saying that. So I mean,